You're still watching Marketplace with me, Charles Aite. Let's now turn to the fisheries sector because the SAP sector recorded stellar performance in 2021, recording a 13.4% growth after years of zero to negative growth. The government statistician made this known, stating this performance triggered an overall growth in the agri sector by 8.4%. Joining us to discuss is Enoch Boedu Amo, the Deputy Director in charge of Research, Statistics and Information Management Directorate at the Ministry of Fisheries and Aquaculture Development. We're grateful, as always, that you could make time to join us. 13.4% growth in the fisheries SAP sector. What accounted for this improved performance in 2021, especially when the SAP sector has recorded some, negative growth in previous years?
I think basically it's just implementing measures that were aimed at recovering the stocks that were depleting and also stopping IU and then improving data collection for both the artisanal, the marine side, the aquaculture, and then the inland subsector. So the growth has come so far. So there are indications that shows that there were improvement improvement in catches after the close season, and then for illegal, unreported, unregulated fishing activities, was very tough on it. We know the Honourable Minister when he came clamped down on cycle, and so most fishes in this vessels were landing. Now reporting was carefully on the activities more on the inshore, so it's also shot up. And then for the inland sector, the fish that we get from the Volta Lake and the other lakes, there was improved data collection. So we see that for inland sector, the figure shot from 145,000 metric tons, from 80,000 metric tons to 145 metric tons in 2020, between 2020 and 2021. So this shows that is a more of better improvement in data collection, clamp down on illegal activities, and then the improvement in the recovery that we are implementing, the process in that we are implementing, and that we thank the stakeholders for the support, the cooperation they are giving to us, especially the artisanal and then all industrial sector for cooperating with us in this close season program.
Indeed, and of course, help us expand more on the close season program, because each and every year that this particular law is passed, or this particular directive is enforced, we get this opposition by the fisher folk, some of the fisher folk who cite the implications on their livelihood. So what's going to be special about this year's arrangement?
Yes, we understand that closing the sea for 1 month, but ideally the sea is closed. Looking at how they fish, the close season is between 14 days to 16 days because of the appearance of the moon. We see that fishing is more tied to their economy, but we've also realized that the catches are going down. And as part as we put in measures to stop illegalities, if we allow the sea to rest for a while, then we could, in the medium to long term, we could recover the stocks that they are going down. The fishermen themselves will attest to the fact that for some time now, when they go to sea, they catch a little and they catch a lot of rubbers. So these are measures that we are hoping that it will calm down and help recover the stocks. We will also provide some modicum of support in this close season. As last year, we did some 15,000 bags of rice and oil, but these are not enough. That's why we try to come up with an announcement earlier so that the fishermen themselves can prepare adequately so that they can support themselves within the period. Going forward, in the next years coming, we will continue to dialogue with the fishermen on what alternative livelihood projects can be done for them so that when they are not fishing, they can be doing something else. I think that would be a long-term thing that the ministry is looking to engage the fishermen on, so that fishing, though it's a hobby and it's a cultural thing, will be used as an alternative livelihood, not the main livelihood, so that when we ask people to stop, it will not impact much on their livelihood.
That's quite impressive. So what's being done, therefore, to maintain, if not improve, your performance for 2021?
So we will keep on going it. No, zero tolerance towards illegal activities on the sea. We'll continue this year. We've already announced that the close season for the artisanal or the industrial canoes and the artisanal semi-industrial vessels will come on from 1st July to 31st July. Whilst the industrial one, the trawlers, will start from 1st July to 31st August. And then we have other measures that we are introducing. In these measures, we are ensuring that nobody is going back to illegal activities. We've encouraged the Navy and the Marine Police to go ahead. And we're also speaking with the industrial activities. There's a ministerial directive on the industrial sectors to change their GS that they are using so that they can get GS that is friendly to the resource harvesting, so that we can ensuring that there's sustainability in the sector.
Mr. Enoch Bodu-Amo, we're grateful that you could join us with this information regarding what you're doing to improve your numbers, especially when, the fisheries sector has recorded some massive growth, 13.4% in 2021 after years of negative to zero growth. Grateful for your time once again.